Yeah, I do want to leave an inspiring message to everyone, when I die.
I will be open today.
Role models, they're all saying in similarity that you might not have the perfect life right now. Your background might not be good. You might not look good. You don't have the money to pay for good hair, good facials, right? But there's always something that you can start now. And I love that message.
You are more than I expected, honestly.
I'm too much. Get yourself out there, get yourself started. There's a lot of opportunities that open up when you start putting in the work and you start facing the discomfort. Whatever happens to you, no matter how painful life gets, you just flow past it, accept that, life is life and you're just a tiny speck of dust on the earth. I'm putting in the work for you. Don't you worry, girl. I got you. We're going to our trips, all right? Listen, look at me. Look at the sacrifices I'm making, but also look at how much fun I'm having with work. If ever you get burnt out, just look back at Miss Monisa's podcast, right? And see how energetic and motivated you are.
Let me finish. Here's just a bit of context I want to give you guys before watching the podcast. My guest, Jamie, is an inspired person. She is the one and only girl I hosted in the podcast, and I talked one-to-one with her. This is not a podcast about her, but about us, we both. But disclaimer is, if you don't want to change your life, just skip this podcast and you can just keep scrolling TikTok or Instagram Reels. I wish you good luck. If you want to keep going, I want to answer some of the questions. What you can get from this podcast? My answer is, you can take it as a benefit from this podcast. Learn how to take challenges as a funny game. She has a unique mindset that changed myself also. When you're watching this podcast, you will see, I don't want to give so much context about this podcast. You will see when you are watching this podcast, but I promise you, you never get bored in this 2-hour timeline podcast. Before we get in, I want to ask you a favor. It is only 2 seconds of your time. If you want to see more authentic stories, video guests, more inspired content, decent conversations, please give a subscription to the channel. So, further ado, let's get into the podcast. Hi, what's up, Jamie?
Hi. Nice to finally meet you, Manisa. I'm a big fan
Finally.
of your work.
Thank you. How are you doing, girl?
Yeah, I'm doing very well right now. I've just gotten off a couple of big calls in the past few days, and I'm super excited. These calls are literally a step into my future and to my career as a sales rep, a step into financial freedom. So I'm definitely hyped up. I've got a lot of energy. I'm super excited. And yeah, how about you?
Yeah. I'm feeling this energy. Even if it's online, I'm feeling you, girl. Congratulations, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you so
So
much. But yeah,
today,
have you seen
today,
uh-huh. Yeah.
today, I have so many things to learn from you. So prepare to teach me. So I have a lot of questions, and I know you have so many knowledge, and we discuss them later on. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd love to learn from you as well because I'm also very interested in content creating, and it looks like you've done podcasts for a while and talking with people, interviewing, and I just love to gather more tools in my belt in terms of social skills and communication. So, yeah, I'm very impressed with what you're doing. I don't know.
Thank you so much. Let's
Yeah.
start. So, by the way,
Mhm.
I think it's your lunchtime, right?
It's actually my breakfast.
Breakfast. Oh, it's my lunchtime. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so hungry. I don't know which time is it, but we need to start eating.
Yes, ma'am. All right. I
Let's
got
do
my
it.
little coffee here. Got my biscuits.
Oh, that looks delicious. Honestly.
It's just little snacks, but yeah.
Um. So the before podcast, like 1 hour ago, starting podcast, I went to the cafe and ordered my matcha, iced matcha, and
Yeah.
the croissant. The
Croissant.
croissant. The name was like croissant, Madame Cross. I don't know the name, but yeah, but that's
Yeah,
delicious.
yeah, yeah.
I love it.
That looks so good. Wait, what's inside?
So it's inside. Let me check. Uh,
Ooh.
oh, that's
Wait, that looks
hard.
so yummy.
Yep. There is the bacon, halal bacon, meat,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and cheese, some sort of so delicious cheese, and eggs also. And I don't know
Yeah.
what is the name of this. I don't know, something
What is that?
green, like
That looks like I don't want to say lettuce. Maybe it's a form of another kind of lettuce.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
delicious. I don't know the name.
Yeah. No, that looks awesome. Definitely. Yeah. I just got like basic crackers here and my mushroom coffee, which is really
Oh,
my mom's mushroom coffee. She ordered it. She loves trying stuff off of like what she just sees on the internet. And recently, mushroom coffee's been trending right now. It's
it
not that bad.
it is mushroom. You said mushroom coffee?
Yeah, have you heard of it?
No, never. How's that mushroom
It's
coffee? I'm excited.
hmm, it's all right. It can't beat actual coffee. I like the ground coffee beans way better than like mushroom coffee, but yeah,
It,
can't beat
it,
actual coffee.
it tastes like the mushroom with coffee.
No, actually, I don't taste the mushroom. It just tastes weird. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
like
you should try
I
it.
definitely should when I go to America.
Yeah.
But here in Uzbekistan, you can barely find some sort of coffee. Like we have latte or mocha or some sort of, but not more than 10. But I know there is America, like there is like
Oh,
pumpkin coffee, like orange something. There is a mushroom coffee, bean coffee. I don't know
oh,
where
oh
you
yeah,
are
yeah,
getting it from, guys. It's mind blowing.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's even crazier?
What?
There's cat poop coffee. Cat poop coffee. It's
What poop?
crazy. I want to try it though. Cat poop coffee. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
is there someone drinking it? Like, is there some sort of
Yeah,
people?
yeah. People will drink it, especially how they advertise it. Actually, I don't know how they advertise it, but with these kinds of weird coffee, they always advertise it as, oh, it's good for your gut, it's good for your skin,
No, it's
right?
good for
I
your
just want to try
poop.
it.
Sorry. Oh my god, I can't even
Yeah,
imagine this. Sorry, guys. I'm bad right now.
yeah.
Ew, it seems so delicious. Oh my
Hmm?
gosh, I want to try it. Oh, yeah. There's a vibe.
Oh my gosh. In my opinion, your croissant looks way more delicious. I could use something savory right now.
Honestly, it is. It is so delicious.
Yeah. Do you like sandwiches in general? Sorry, you can go ahead and take a bite.
No, first you ask.
Yeah. Do you like sandwiches in general?
Yes, I do. I do. Because
Mm,
yeah, there is one restaurant I always eat their sandwiches, but not especially all of the restaurants I like, but one restaurant I tried every sandwich. And but the thing is, I never tried to make the sandwich by myself. I don't know how to cook. I told you before. You know,
yeah. No, honestly, now that you mentioned that, I bet everyone wants to see you try to cook now, just for entertainment.
I mean, I could try it. Why not? But
Yeah,
not
that would be
me.
so cool. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe you did that though. Like eat the whole menu basically or try the whole menu. I've always wanted to try that. Like just go to a restaurant and like sample everything. I could probably ask like, "Oh, can I get a sample of everything?" But, you know, that's a very like big expectation.
Yeah.
How is it? Food review.
Mwah. Mwah. Yeah. There's all.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's
I
delicious.
feel like there's gonna be okay, this is just a vision, right? I consider myself as a very visionary idea person. I feel like that's what some people find really annoying about me is because I have these big ideas, but it's like they think like why are you saying these things like it's never gonna happen? Okay, but it's fun to think about though. Yeah,
Yeah.
so anyways, the idea I had, like let's just go around the world together and try a bunch of food.
Let's do
That's
it.
something I've been wanting to do. Yeah, that's honestly something I want to work my dreams up to, or that's one of my goals, basically. But yeah, one of it, what's one of your big goals?
Mm. Okay. So first thing first, I agree with your
Mm,
visualizing stuff. Like I really want to go and try their food. Like in Italy, the pasta. I want to try their own pasta. You know, and in France, Paris, like the croissant, baguette. Yeah, I agree. We need to do it when we got so many money,
mm,
and then
manifesting.
yeah. Oh, sorry. What was your question?
What's one of your big goals?
Oh, good question though.
Mm.
What is my goal? Oh, so let me think, please.
Yeah, no, I relate to that because honestly, when people ask me, okay, well, what are your big goals, right? And I'm like, for some reason, sometimes I blank out, but it seems so clear because I'm doing stuff for those goals. But when someone asks me, like I tend to like blank out for some reason. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's because I feel like it's because I focus so much on the process and not the goal all the time, right? I'm just focused on like enjoying the process really that I forget. But at the same time, it's like, it's fine if I forget because I'm working towards where I want to be, right? But yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Mm,
Like goals sometimes can change by the time. Uh, but my main goal is want to left beneficial things, and even if I die, these things can benefit me in the in hereafter. Like I want to do something beneficial for all people, all humankind, and also I want to everyone use it even if I die. That's my goal.
mhm.
Is just lefting something good.
Yeah. Wow. That's definitely admirable. But yeah, my goals are very similar. But yeah, my goals are very similar. I feel like um everyone wants to leave a mark on the world, but it just goes into okay, what kind of mark do you want to leave, right? So going off of that, For me, now that I think about it, now that I'm reminding myself and you kind of reminded me, yeah, I do want to leave uh, an inspiring message to everyone. You know, when I die, it's like I want them to see my name, or like, I don't even necessarily want people to, see my name forcefully like that. But if they just ever come across who I was as a person, I want them to see that I was a person who did my best. And I hope that when they see what I've done, it inspires them to do good themselves. I don't know about you, but I am a big like church kid. That's all that we're ever taught, right? Is basically to the core of it, always keep doing good, right? It's one thing saying that you're gonna do something, that you're gonna be a good person, right? It's one thing to promise, but it's another thing to actually be doing it, right? But yeah, I'm gonna eat now.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you. And you said you are church girl, like religious, and I'm also, and I respect all of the religions, and also I'm also Muslim. So my goal is come from my religion,
Yeah.
helping people, like lifting good things when you die. I want to ask question. So basically, it was like different podcast because we start like different way. Like you start asking question, but every in my first podcast, I started questioning. My first question was always, who is drop. So it was different. So let me ask my first question, okay? And
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're just so interesting. I can't help but interview you as well. I don't know.
yeah, you are interesting too.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're both excited. So who is Jamie? And please describe yourself as much as you want, because oh, you're so sweet, by the way. And um, let me just complete my sentence, okay? And so
Yeah.
I want to be serious right
Hmm.
now. So yeah,
Yeah.
just describe yourself as much as you want. Take your time. We are more than just human being, like the more than a person. We have characters, different things we don't like, we hate. So just describe yourself. Who is Jamie?
All right. So, Jamie is a person who just wants to do better, a person who, okay, this is going to get a bit like the terminology is going to be a bit scary, but I'm just a person who's trying to be better. And, we're imperfect human beings, as you said. So every day that I'm trying to, improve myself, I'm also repenting. I'm a very faithful person. Jamie's a very faithful person. I don't know if I should keep saying like Jamie, but um, yeah, I'm a very faithful person, and the message that I want to put out right now is that you can work hard, you can look at yourself, all your flaws, work on it, and it'll be fun. That's the kind of message that I want to put out in the world, is that you can be a religious person, and you can be a hardworking person. You can be all the things that the like most of the younger generation wouldn't think is fun, being religious, being like entrepreneur kind of thing, and working too hard. It's all so much fun because it's a challenge, right? So for me, I just want to frame it as that, right? That was a little bit of a rambling, but I want to frame it as that, is that whatever challenges that you have to have fun with it. right? Or you can have fun with it, right? And just get off your butts and do the work. But yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of people need to hear, especially, if I was talking to myself a long, long time ago, that's what I needed to hear. And yeah, you know, you got to listen to your inner self who is saying that you have big dreams. Go for it. Don't be afraid to go for it, right? Okay, that turned into a message, not really an introduction, but I'm Jamie. I want to try a lot of stuff out. I just want to put myself out there, challenge myself, really put myself through the ringer, see what I can take, see what I can achieve, because I know that I am meant for greater things, right? And so follow me on my journey if you want to see that. Also follow Munisa because she's the goat. But
I
yeah.
love it. Yeah, I love it. You got it. So,
Mm-hmm.
but beautiful. But I want to say something. You answer my questions. Like I want to ask some questions later on, but you responded already.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I need to think more questions now. So yeah,
Yeah, no problem. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
you are
So,
really smart.
okay. Hmm. Yeah, so I do have questions for you.
Okay, you know, scare me.
Yeah, no, just off the top of my head.
Okay, okay, I'm listening.
This is an interrogation. No. Um, have you started like other businesses before, other niches? Like what have
Yeah.
you tried out so far? I'm pretty sure you've answered this question in your other videos. Feel free to say something different that you haven't said before.
I did some businesses in my young age. So right now, but I need to mention, right now I'm jobless. I don't work at all anywhere, even it's online. So I did business. It was crochet business actually, and I made some crochet and I knitted for orders, and yeah, I think I was like 15 or 16 when I doing this business, and then I started not business but trading, but I quit recently because of
Mm,
there is some sort of prohibited things, like I
mm,
cannot do it because of my religion. So the reason was I quit it, and but I was profitable trader. It was hard,
mm,
honestly, to just quit. And but I'm sure I'm also really faithful girl. I'm really faithful in my religion. So if my religion says it's not true, it's not right choice you made, you need to quit. I will quit. No question, no more question. I quit my job. So
yeah. No, yeah, that's very admirable. Like,
uh,
if there's a lot of people in my church who, like, one of them, she's just a kid, right? But she used to be a professional dancer, but because of the costumes and the makeup, it wasn't modest, right? But she was
yeah.
so good at her craft, she decided to quit it because she believed in the faith so much. Like that's how dedicated she was. So yeah, that's super admirable for people, other people out there to like quit their jobs because they respect their religion that much.
Because this is not our choice. We have our hereafter, right? This is life, just
Mm,
temporary life. But when we die, there is the lifelong.
mm,
So we need to choose the right choice for our both life. So, and also,
exactly.
if God says something, you need to just accept it. as it is, no question at all, please. I really, I have like something blow my mind like every time. Like when I saw people who is doing something sinful, right? They know it is sin. They know if they did something wrong, they know it is sin, totally sin, no question at all. But they do it. How? How they can do it? Like I have a question. How? Yes. Also, I am sinful. I know it. I do sin every day, even if I don't want to, even if I don't know I'm doing sin. But there is some big sins, like people even can't escape it. So yeah, I don't know how's that. If God says something,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
going to do my best.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Honestly, that's what everyone should strive for. Like, no matter what religion, no matter where you're at in life, in general, you just have to look at yourself like every day and see what you can do better. Some people, I don't know how they can be good with that. Like, I mean, I used to be like that as well, right? As a kid, I would be doing stuff wrong and then I'd keep doing it because, it's like you don't really care. You want to live in that comfort that it's okay, right? But see, that's what I also want to encourage people is look at the uncomfortable and say that, acknowledge that it's not good for you, right? It's not good for you. So, like, work on healing that part, basically.
Yeah. If God says something, it is true.
Hmm.
Without doubt, it is true,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah. No, literally, like everything in the Bible, right? Literally everything in the Bible, if you put it into practice, it's all really towards your well-being and you being a good person. It's like, for me, right, as a Christian, it's like a no-brainer to follow it, right? But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm excited for your project right now. And I really want to know what is the winter arch? I don't know, so many people
Okay, hold
ask
on.
this question because you didn't explain it what it is. You said, well, I don't have time to explain it, so let's do it. Like what? Oh, what? Please let us know what it is, Jamie. Please.
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to play into the mysteriousness of it, I guess. But to be honest, though, like when I made that video, it's true. I didn't have time to explain, right?
Oh no.
And yeah, in the end, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's good that people don't know because I actually have plans for that, right? So yeah, in the simplest sense, I can tell you that the winter arc is a challenge. It's not really originated from me. It's
Yeah,
originated from this creator. Yeah, this other creator called, his at is at Hospesio underscore third, I believe. Like one, three ones at three eyes. Yeah,
exactly.
super great creator. Honestly, I love his content. And yeah, I can tell you that the winter arc is for your self improvement, for you to work on your health, your well being, right? And just for you to grind out the work. It's very similar to other challenges, but I decided to do that one because I feel like it better fit me. It also challenges you to post every day. And honestly, that part of it, I've been wanting to, sorry, post a lot more often, right? And I don't know why. There's always been something that's like keeping me from it. It's like, oh, it's too much editing. Oh, like I'm comfortable right now. Like one day in the future Jamie will take care of all of it. She'll be a content creator. But it's like there's always the question of why why not now? You know, you could literally start now, right? Yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of role models. I have a lot of inspirations, and all of those role models, they're all saying in similarity that you might not have the perfect life right now. Your background might not be good. You might not look good. You don't have the money to pay for good hair, good facials, right? But there's always something that you can start now. And I love that message. I love that message because when you start now, it does give you the practice to go off of, right? And yeah, just starting earlier is something that I've watched a lot of videos. Okay. You can say I was chronically online at one point, but thankfully the the content that I consumed, I mindset myself to always have some self improvement in it. And you see those videos as well, where I don't know if you've seen those videos, but I'm 40 years old. Here's what I wish I knew now if I was 20, if I was 19, if I was 15. So I've watched a few of those videos, and something that they always say in their videos is that I wish I started earlier. I wish I practiced earlier. I practiced blank earlier, right? So yeah, I also want to encourage people to do that with my content, is that start now. Even outside of content creation, I always tell the people around me, my cousins, my sister, even my parents, to you guys should start a podcast. You should start live streaming. If you love video games, even if it's just fun like video games like that, do live streaming. Get yourself out there, get yourself started. There's a lot of opportunities that open up when you start putting in the work and you start facing the discomfort, right? But yeah, that's what I think about that. You're eating good over there. Mhm. Yes.
Yeah, you are right. um,
Mhm.
just let me finish.
Mm.
I agree with you with your point. There is no time in the future. There is the right time is now to start. And I can remember when I started my YouTube channel, it was so awkward. I feel discomfort on my videos. Like I said to myself, "Oh, I will start later on in the future when I buy a house, when I do something, when I make my first million." And then my brain said to me, and my heart said to me, like, there's a feeling, always told you the right things every time. And something started telling me, why if you will not there in the future?
Mm.
What if you will not make million? What if you will not buy a house? What if now?
Yeah.
What's wrong with now? Every time, like, I did excuses. Oh, I don't have like good phone. I bought one. Like I bought the iPhone 14 Pro Max for the podcast and for the, and then I after I bought the phone, I start doing another excuse, excuse and then excuse after excuse. So there is every time something wrong with you. So just start from now. And then I started just recording. Even my room was messy, even my room wasn't renovated. And the fun fact is, I started doing YouTube content videos, shorts as well, and then I started renovating my room by myself. I renovated whole room. Like I spent
like 3 months to build this room from scratch. Like every lights I bought. Like it took me time. If I didn't started doing it, I will not make it happen now. I will not see you right now.
Mm,
There is no right time. The right time is now. So yeah, and I got it.
exactly.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
right now I'm
Yeah, I love
really
that.
proud of myself. Everything will come when you start. Start, and then everything will come. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. Because it's one thing saying that, oh, I'm just going to put it to the universe and it'll come to
Oh
me.
yeah.
It's one thing saying that, but
The
it
dumbest
you
thing that
and
I
the
ever heard.
universe, you and God, yeah, you and God, you guys got to work together.
Yeah.
It's like you go hand in hand basically. Put in the effort. That's why whenever people say oh, it's up to God, right? Yes, that is absolutely true, right? In the end, he has all the power. But you're here now, right? Put in the effort as well. You can't be in uh what is it? In group work and not put in your own effort, right?
That's so sweet.
It's a fish.
It is fish. Yeah, it is.
I love.
Yeah. What?
Mhm.
You said
Oh,
something.
I was just saying what this is.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. It looks like the flower. I don't know. Maybe the girl. I don't know.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, even in my religion, like even you ask something, you need to put effort on it, right? And even when Adam uh, asked to eat the food, the God gave him not food, but God gave him not bread, but the flour to make it. So you need to always put in effort.
Mm,
So yeah, I don't know. Some people, there is a manifesting thing. I can't even believe this thing because the manifesting is just asking. Don't say you manifest. Don't say it, please.
mm.
You
um,
manifest?
listen, no, okay, for me, right? Maybe it's a different definition, but yeah, definitely the word manifesting or manifestation, the topic in general, is abused because,
Yeah,
like, especially TikTok. TikTok abuses everything, all the terms, right? Especially like one of the manifestation. But for me, manifestation is like, I'm praying to God, right? I'm praying to God. I'm like when I'm meditating, I'm imagining all the things that I dream of, that I want in life, that I need in life. And then obviously there's the manifestation part, right? It's just putting it in your mindset that you deserve those things,
yeah,
that
yeah.
it's possible for you to get those things. And then after the manifestation or the
The period of
meditation and
time.
all that, yeah, you put in the work, right? So that's for me manifestation. Like I don't
So
believe in rocks or anything like that.
no, no, like um, I think the basically in the YouTube also the people show you will ask not for God but for universe. I don't believe in
Mm,
universe
mhm,
because it's not God. It's not something that I believe
mm,
or trust in
mhm,
it.
mhm,
So
mhm,
the
mhm,
definition of manifestation is um, basically most people say it like asking something for universe and repeating it in your mind after and after like days and some period of time, this thing will happen even you don't put effort on it. This is the meaning of
That's
manifestation. So
crazy.
this is what I'm saying. Like the different things is praying and putting in effort. It's not manifestation, but
Mm-hmm.
it's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Like asking something universe. There is God. You can ask for it because the God is more powerful, not more, but most powerful than the universe itself. Because God made it, the made also universe. So why
That's
you are
true.
just asking something less, something there
Mm.
is no like power. I can't believe it. Like maybe for some people it will work, I don't know, but if you will not put in effort to it, I can even imagine even, but if you put an effort
Mm-hmm.
on it, don't say it manifestation. It's you and there is God. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Usually, when I just say the universe, it's just for everybody else. It's like I'm addressing everybody in general. But yeah, I totally, completely agree with that. God is way bigger than the universe, right?
Yeah,
So it doesn't make sense whenever people say that.
in my religion
Hmm.
there says everything in the future written before your birth. Everything.
Mm.
If something
Hmm.
has to happen, it will happen. If you don't want it or if you want it. So just put in effort and you will see what in your future. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, it's true though that um like you can argue even if you don't manifest, you just put in the work. Like literally, it's gonna happen because you set yourself up for it already. Like for example, if I just think that, oh, I'm gonna make coffee and I'm gonna have a podcast with the one and only Munisa, like I could be thinking just that, right? But I have to put in the work, right? So for me to do that, I have to get up, right? I have to get up, interact with people. Um, like for me, I feel like a big part of networking and making things happen, right? Because I met you in the the group chat, the DL Girls group chat, right? Shout out DL Girls. We got this. Um, yeah, so it's a really great opportunity as in like to be in that group chat. So
Yeah.
it's going to give you a lot of networking opportunities. These girls, we all have different expertise. We can all help each other together, right? And so I had to put in that work to be able to even like meet you. If I was too shy to even interact with anybody, right? Then I wouldn't be here right now. So
Yeah.
definitely.
You know, uh,
Mm.
every billionaire says, every interview, like in the shorts or reels, no time I heard I manifested and then I made this millions or billions. No one said it. They said,
Yeah,
I work hard. I really work hard. They didn't say, like, oh, I manifested and the universe gave me. Please, they didn't say anything. Work on yourself and what are you working on? So, yeah, don't like limit yourself with
yeah,
manifesting and don't expect anything that universe will give you. It is impossible.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's not even with manifestation either. I feel like it's also with ego, as in, like, some people, their ego would be so high. Everyone has an ego, by the way,
Yeah,
but some people, their egos or their self perception would be so high. Sure, that can be a positive thing, but when it becomes a roadblock for reminding yourself to be grateful for the people that you have around you and being humble, I feel like that's when you shouldn't expect anything, right? Because really, when you're um sorry, when your ego is super high and you expect like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this, yeah, oh like trying to think of an example. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna win an award for this. Like not even sweating. I deserve it anyways. Like all these other people are like nothing basically. When you start forgetting to be humble, right?
Yeah.
That's I feel like that's when everything is going to crash down, and that's something that my parents, like, thankfully I have really great parents. They remind me of these good virtues all the time, right? Especially being humble everywhere you go, whatever career or wherever you at in life. It's definitely a treasure to be humble. Some of the greatest people that I know who are out there in content creating, having big businesses, they're all like super humble people, and I absolutely look up to them. I feel like they're the people who make the strongest, most genuine connections as well. So, yeah, that's another thing. I have to remind myself that all the time, right? Because when you're trying to balance the message of, oh, I deserve this, it's going to happen, you also have to ground yourself. I just want to tell everybody, when you're pursuing big things, your big dreams, always remember to be humble. I kind of went on a ramble there.
I'm totally, definitely, it's true. Just
Hmm.
being humble yourself, it's the key. Like, I knew it before starting podcast, but I made sure it like 100% after like podcast. There's some people, I don't want to name it, but like, I
Mm.
thank you for you like being my guest. So there's some
Hmm.
people that already they started making money, and I really want to interview them on my YouTube channel. And then I ask and I message them. I know these people. Also, I'm sure they also know me like for 6 months. You know what they did? Like,
Mm.
they didn't respond back to me when I asked them, uh, will you be willing to be my guest? They didn't respond
Hmm.
me. Like, I'm sorry, what? Okay, next person. Just,
Yeah.
oh gosh, just please. Like, this is something really hurt me. Like, there is no, like,
Mm.
ignoring me is like really big red flag. I don't need this
Yeah,
person, actually. And there are so many
exactly.
billions of people I can catch up. And I don't know, just please be humble. If you don't want to even do podcast, or if you don't want to talk with these people, not me, like, but in your life, even if you don't want to do something, just let them know. Let them know. Be polite with them. Be humble yourself. You
Mm.
also person, you also need help one day. And I'm sure you will not like it when they also respond to you the way you responded them. Like, just be humble, please. That's it. Like, why you are just, oh my gosh, even you, there is so many people, start making their millions, but they are humble. Like, this is something that I don't like, when someone is not
Hmm.
humble. Yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's something that my parents also, it's all from my parents. I love them. I love them so much. Shout out my parents. But they always remind me to basically, I mean, especially recently, um they remind me to never burn bridges, really, to always have a good relationship with everybody. And with your situation, I really admire that you have that mindset, like, okay, these people ignored me, next person, right? Because really, like, there's a lot more fish in the sea. And I feel like that kind of mindset of being okay with rejection is definitely like the most underrated and powerful thing that people should have. It's just, I don't know if you're familiar with stoicism.
Tell me what it is. Maybe I'm related to it.
Yeah. So it used to be a trending thing, or maybe it was just a trending thing for me in my For You page. But Stoicism, basically, it's like whatever happens to you, no matter how painful life gets, you just flow past it, accept that, life is life and you're just a tiny speck of dust on the earth, right? And that everything is going to be okay. And just move through life. And so that goes with rejection, right? Whenever you get rejected, you get heartbroken, you get like broken up, either boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, or even your friends, right? Because there are people close to me who I've seen so hurt by their friends leaving them, right? And I'm just like, okay, listen, I don't have a lot of friends. Maybe it's because I can't relate, but these people come and go, you know? I know you had a very important relationship with them, but you just have to let go sometimes. And it's totally fine. You guys are two different people, right? They are going to have their own life. You're going to have your own life, right? And honestly, like, it's their loss, right? So that's what I think about that. Props to you, by the way. You got to keep going. Even if you get rejected, whatever, you just have to keep going. You just have to keep working at it. In the end, your business is your business, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. Yeah, like definitely. I am trying to be okay with rejections because this is life and it's okay being rejected because this is just one
Yeah.
person. Does not matter. And you said
Mm-hmm.
stoicism. What this
Mm-hmm.
stoicism? I don't know where it came from, but this is the thing that Islam, my religion, teaches.
Oh.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like being okay and accepting God's plan, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely agree with it. And yeah, it's hard. And also I made one video, like the last one, I think. It's about like no, like not the last one, but the before the last one. Like
Mm-hmm.
being rejected, it's okay. Definitely it's okay. So there's people, some people ignores you, but it's okay. There is people who choose you every time, support you. Like you need to see the lives the positive way. There's always chance, and
Exactly.
there is good reason for this rejection. Maybe this is the person is not good for you. Maybe it's not good for your podcast,
Mm-hmm.
your mindset, or like it's okay. Just accept it. Yeah, don't
Mm-hmm.
judge don't judge God's plan because it is God and he knows what to do and he knows what is good for you. Yeah. So yeah, I accept it as it
Yeah.
is.
I don't know if you know Alex Hormozy as well.
Who?
Alex Hormozy.
Alex Hermo? No, I don't know.
Yeah. So he's a big entrepreneurial personality. He's built like 100 million. Like that's kind of his thing. He's built businesses from the ground up. He's built his own business. That's how he started. And now he's helping others build their own business, mostly focusing in the gym. And so something that he said as an entrepreneur is that you're going to be losing friends, right? And you should be prepared for that. and it's totally fine to lose, those kinds of relationships. Just don't be the one to break it off. If they break it off with you, that's fine, right? But the thing with that is you repel the people who are not good for you, like you said, but you also attract the people that will be good for you, that actually will align with you and fit with you. And so that's something that always keeps me hopeful in this kind of mindset, in this kind of business. It's so often that you feel really lonely sometimes, but it's you're gonna you have to keep in mind that the people will come to you, you know just as long as you work on yourself, your basically your mindset. There's another saying, right? I feel like this saying is very common. It's like something, um work on your own garden, the butterflies will come. Yeah, and if they don't come, you still have a beautiful garden, right? It's so that's so cute. That I love that saying. It's so cute. Yeah, one day, okay, I'm visionary right now. I'm visioning right now that one day I'm, I'm gonna have a beautiful garden, like physically. I would love that. I can't take care of plants right now. I'm not actually a plant person, but one day I will post that video one day showing you around my beautiful garden. Okay. I'm just saying, okay. People are gonna clip this from your podcast, right? And honestly, you know what? It's gonna be like I'm gonna take you with me. Manisa's gonna be there. We're going to be walking through this beautiful garden, right? After that, we're going to do a cooking show in the kitchen. Yes, ma'am. And she's going to be a Michelin star chef. But
Yeah,
yeah, anyways.
inshallah. Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. Inshallah. Say
Yeah.
Amin.
Mhm.
Say Amin.
Yeah. Amen. Oh, amen. Amen. Yeah. Inshallah is just basically,
God willing.
um yeah, God willing in your language,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Yeah.
We tend
Yeah.
to say it when we wish something, and it's not. It's good. Like it's actually good. You know.
Yeah, I need to definitely say it more often. People at my church, they like to say it often as well. I don't
Oh,
know, for some
really? They
reason I
say
get
inshallah.
shy. No, no, no. They say like, "Oh, God willing,"
Oh yeah,
right?
God willing. Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
yeah, but for me, like I get shy sometimes for some reason. I'm gonna definitely say it a lot more often. Yeah.
Yeah, try it more. So yeah, I definitely agree with
Hmm.
the previous your sentence. Like there was the time I lost all of my friends, just all of them. Like when I was the university student in the first grade, and like there's so many people in the university, you don't know who they are, and you feel awkward. You need some friend, but at the time I lost all of my uni students, my classmates, like everything started going down. Like I really felt bad, really bad. I cry a lot every day at night. I cry for my mother, like, oh, they did this, like complaining, like every day complaining, crying, feeling sorry for myself. Like I lost all of my friends. But then something happened. I started doing a channel, Telegram channel, running book. Like I was book blogger when I was the first grade, and losing friends made me book blogger and working on myself, improving myself. There's always good
Yeah.
reason behind every bad things. Like and I started doing book reviews, and I got so many intelligent. Like I start being intelligent, smart girl every day, every day, every day. And I mean, it's okay. By the time you will find people who match with you, like, and and then after like a half year, I made new friends from my university, and like everything will happen like goodly. Like just believe in yourself and don't be sad when you lost your friend. I know they are your best friend. You told them all of your secrets, unfortunately, but it's okay. Even they told your secrets to other, it's okay. Just stop complaining. Just start working on yourself. And it's okay just losing friends. This made me so strong. And then I tend to work
Mm-hmm.
alone, like living alone, like walking alone, eating a restaurant alone. I love it. I love these things. Doing something alone, it is my job. I enjoy with it. I enjoy it with myself.
Yeah.
There are some people cannot enjoy with themselves, but they need some sort of friend.
Mm-hmm.
What if you cannot find one of them? Just you cannot find them, and what if you just
Yeah.
live alone? Like you can. Some people can't imagine it. Like it's a dark movie themselves. So just, but it made you strong, so strong. Believe me, I know what
Mm.
I'm saying because I experienced it. I experienced a lot of things. I lost my dad. I lost my best friends. So, yeah, like the things that I cannot tell. So yeah, and it's okay. Just believe in God, and then and at the end of the day,
Mm.
God will help you. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, you're super strong for that. I've had very similar experiences. Unfortunately, like I don't know, all this stuff is from school because that's obviously where you make friends and relationships. School can get so hectic because it's just a bunch of strangers who, like, especially in high school, we all don't really know much about interpersonal skills and how to really get along with someone. It's like we're still going off of the animal instinct that, oh, I don't like you, I'm not going to talk to you. We're still going off of that, and we don't really, we create kind of our own bubble in school, right? And so that's kind of one of the messages that I also want to put out with my content creation, is that get out of that bubble, right? School is actually a really big opportunity for you to network with the people in your generation, the people in your generation that could possibly turn out to be, okay, this guy could be a website designer, this guy could turn out to like own a tax law firm, right? That would be like the greatest opportunity, is when you start making friends in school. Now, the thing is, it is a great opportunity, but nobody knows how to manage, like, most people don't know how to manage their emotions, right? We're all still immature. And I feel like I want to be kind of a guide for that, right? I want I want to talk to the high schoolers out there and kind of like be a guide on how you can actually manage your emotions and really be more stable to network. I don't know if you, that kind of sounds weird, but I'm working on it. Yeah, definitely. I feel like just in general, high school is such a great place to network. College is such a great place to network. You just have to put yourself out there. You have to learn how to manage your disagreements and stuff. So, and building rapport, definitely. That's something I'm working on now as a 21-year-old that just recently graduated medical assisting school. I'm practicing my interpersonal skills. It's like, you know how they also mention in sales, right? That you're really just doing sales all the time when you're interacting with people, literally every little interaction, because you could always practice like selling yourself, right? Selling yourself in a way that I want this person to like me, to be warm to me, and I want to get to know them to see how we can work together, right? I feel like that's so. I mean, I know some people can think of it as, wait, Jamie, that's so manipulative. Like, you're just thinking of me as a product. You're just thinking of me as someone you can do business with. No, it's not like that. It's way more fun than that, actually. It's because I feel like this world is really built for all of us to work together, and to have fun together in that way. Yeah. I mean, okay, now I kind of went on a tangent about how I feel about sales. So there you go.
Ah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you.
Yeah.
And yeah, there is no something to add, I think. Yeah, definitely.
Mm,
So you
yeah.
said
Well,
you
uh-huh.
you keep going.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you how you felt about that as well. Are you focused on sales or content creating?
Content creating.
How's that?
Um, you're right now with me podcast. So I think yes. How's
Isn't it like
going?
super hard, kind of like editing videos and stuff and like thinking of what to put out?
So
Yeah,
yes.
how's that experience?
So now I am start talking. So it is hard.
Yeah.
Uh, I will tell you the funny moment when I started this podcast. My first podcast also recorded in the Riverside. So I didn't know to edit in this platform. So and then I edit in this the Filmora. I think you've heard it before, Filmora editor, and
Mm.
I edit all the process. I edited, and at the end of the record, like downloading process, it showed me like big watermark, like so big
Oh my
watermark in
gosh.
your face. It
Mhm.
was so uncomfortable thing when, and if you want to just remove it, you need to buy the paid version. And
Yeah.
I lost my $50 for just losing just this watermark, just buying the pro. And it's okay, like I took it as a experience, as a lesson, but if I calculate it in my currency, it is a lot of money.
Yeah.
It is a lot of
Mm.
money. So for me personally,
Mhm.
it's okay, just because I have a lot of I have a lot of money, thanks God. And it doesn't matter, but just it was my first experience. And then I started taking it seriously, making content. So, and then I bought some sort of subscription for editing process. And also I
Mhm.
bought the course from there is the ad from contentcreator.com. The
Yeah.
guy advertise you the yellow screen, and then the next video will be like the bright, but he said it record on the phone. You can just adjust or the settings like the just advertisement. So I bought it. So I am
Mhm.
really put an effort making content. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm skilling up every day. I'm learning something about content creation, making videos, editing. Like I spend a lot of time make it happen.
Mhm.
But like
Yeah.
I hope it will work someday. Someday, yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I'm trying my best.
Mhm. Yeah, no, you're doing super well. Now, Miss Melissa, I want to ask you a big question, all right? what's the next step after content creation, right?
Branding
So
my
after, mhm.
building my brand
Mm,
because
mhm. Can we get a sneak peek of how you're gonna do that?
okay, I will be open today. So you asked a
Oh
lot of questions. You know, I didn't know
my
that I was gonna answer
gosh.
that way because in my every podcast, I ask the questions every time. So yeah, so today this podcast was like 1-to-1. So yeah,
Mhm,
the first thing, the purpose of this YouTube is uh, building trust on myself from people and making my brand, building my brand,
mhm,
and then
mhm.
selling it.
Mhm.
Being trustworthy at the same time, using it, this trust, in a good way. I mean, there are so many content creators, just they started, for example, Ali Abdal, or
Mm. I love that guy. Mhm.
yeah, I like it too. And also the person from the Digital Dawn. Did you saw the
Oh yeah,
Mike something?
Thirst. Mike
Yeah,
Thurston.
Mike
Yeah,
Thirst. Yeah, and also he also started his YouTube channel. He didn't know he will one day did these things. He didn't know
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I will do sell in the next future, but I started my YouTube channel being trustworthy.
Mm.
This is the
Mhm.
reason. So I don't know what I will sell, but yeah, just using all of
Yeah,
my opportunities. Yeah, that's
yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that's awesome because I feel like that's something that people miss with content creation is that
yeah,
they whenever they want to sell something, they want to sell a brand, they want to sell an item, right? They feel like they should just make it about that item, which is also good, right? I guess. But really, like there's some people that they want to trust you, right? If
yeah,
they actually want to buy this thing or not. So how will they do that? Well, you need to show them your journey. That's why there are some brands out there where you go on their website, they have this like my journey section, whatever, right? Yeah, you could read it and like say, oh yeah, I trust this brand. This they seem really great, eco-friendly, right? But I feel like it leaves so much more of an impact and you will have way better relationship with your customers when they actually see where you came from, right? So
yeah,
whatever you sell, like they're gonna be like, ooh, oh, this like looks cute, or I don't know what you're gonna sell, but um, they're gonna say like, oh my gosh, oh, the creator is Munisa. Okay, where did she come from? It's like they're kind of they're kind of going to be curious, right? And you
yeah,
need to show them almost like a resume to see if you can be trusted or not, right? So I definitely agree with that. You're doing great work, by the way. I love it. And I'm so excited to see like what you'll achieve in the future. I will be following very closely, Miss Manisa, mostly because I want to do that garden walkthrough with you and I want to do that cooking show with you. All right. And we're gonna travel the world, try all the restaurants. Okay.
inshallah.
Yeah, super excited. God willing, yes, sir. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, when
Anyways.
when someone said to you, God willing or inshallah, your
Mm-hmm.
response should be, I mean. I think in your religion
Mm.
it's also the same, like I mean,
Oh, we just say God willing. There's really no response. And
no,
then you
like in
just
my
say
religion,
God
yeah, we
willing
say
back.
Amin, but you have also
Oh,
the word
Amin?
Amin.
Yeah. Amen, right?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, inshallah, we will do it. Matter who I am, I will marry. I don't care. Like, of
Mm-hmm.
course I care, but it's by the time.
Yeah.
I will invite you for my wedding.
Okay,
I
that's recorded. I need a copy of this clip right now.
Okay, of
Yeah.
course. I sent you the visa and also the invitation.
Yeah, that's so awesome. How
No, like when I will
Mhm.
get married. Okay, let me think. If the person that I am marrying is millionaire, then I will get married because to buy so many tickets, for my besties. This is something that I
Yeah.
want to do. I really want to invite and send them ticket, visa, all of the things that I want. I want to care all of my friends, So yeah, when he got so many money, then we will have wedding.
Yeah.
Allah.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Amen.
I mean, inshallah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
hmm Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting it. Just kidding. But
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I can see it. Like it's gonna be beautiful.
I,
Okay.
I will not cut this part. I
Yeah.
will put it as it is. So I am on my promise. So yeah. Listen, my husband, if you
hmm
are watching it, no, like that, there. Sorry. Listen, my husband, my
Listen
future,
to my bestie.
yeah. If you are watching it, if we will marry one day, you have to buy all of the tickets, and you have to care all of my friends. You know, the where they will live, the hotel, the dress, even you need to take care. Yeah, it is. This is pinned. That's it.
This
See? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so looking forward to what you're going to be achieving in the future. I'm so excited for you. And you know what? Future me is already so happy for you. I'm happy for you now. But yeah, super excited. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah,
It's really
because one day I also want to, have a beautiful wedding. Listen, you got your invitation right here. Mm, right?
well there.
But yeah, I'm so excited. I also want to have well, I'm a very frugal person. Maybe it's gonna be not gonna be as bombastic and fancy, but I just want everybody to enjoy the day, right? So definitely, I'm also so looking forward to when that happens. It's a goal it's a dream that I'm working towards. It's just to be competent enough to be deserving enough to be someone's wife, right?
Yeah.
Or to deserve a great husband. Anyways. Yeah.
That's true. We deserve it. Like everyone deserved the perfect soulmate. Yeah.
Something to live by, yes.
So I'm curious
Well,
one
maybe
thing.
not.
Um,
Mhm.
how like I know you post every day your reels.
Like, yeah,
Every
yeah,
day I saw like I like every day, every day. And
yeah.
I'm really curious about one thing. How long you
hmm
spend for editing?
mm. Okay, listen, it's very difficult right now. That's why I wanted to ask how long you edit as well, because these are like 1 hour, 2 hour podcasts that you have to condense,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, for me, it's just short videos. So it's like you could say like less work, but since I want to make each reel kind of unique and creative, and some people they just post like quick short reels that are like just one frame of them talking to the camera, making a quick joke, and then moving on. But for my reels, they're more like little mini vlogs. So it takes me like, let me see. Since I like to explore like the different editing options, it takes like 3 to 4 plus hours.
Oh, I
But
know
the thing is,
it.
yeah. Or like, because I also edit throughout the day. For example, if I'm just sitting somewhere waiting for an appointment, waiting for my appointment, I would just like pull out my phone and start editing like the little clips already,
Oh,
just at
yeah.
least cutting the clips, right? So it's like multitasking. That's the best thing about editing on your phone. It's just literally just pull it out and start editing, right? When you're editing a YouTube video, you can't really edit on your phone. You have to wait until you get home to your laptop to edit. So I feel like that's way more challenging. So yeah, reels are definitely easier.
You said it right. When you were like editing the short for videos, it's easy because, like, I agree with you. One thing, like when you are waiting someone or waiting something, or waiting your apartment, you want to spend your time clearly, right? Yeah, like editing, cutting some part of your videos. Yeah, I agree with it. I also do it. I have my another channel, and I am doing only shorts for it. Uh, but yeah, the
Mm,
long form videos, it really took time because um, once I bought the course, once I started putting so much effort on my videos, I started taking things seriously, like the voice, the music, the sound, even. The, this is not the problem, editing the podcast. But at the end of the day, I will have to watch all the podcast again and editing, cutting like the words, even the spaces, like just you sound or some sort of space. Like
yeah.
I need to cut it. If I know where to edit, where to cut, I spend uh, like 3 hours whole entire podcast. But
Oh my gosh.
it's less time, but also it depends on my guest. You know, I
Mm.
had some guests, like I needed to cut all of the parts.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
hard, like way more hard. But if I edit the podcast with you, I think I am thinking editing like I will spend like 2 hours. But the most hard thing, the intro, because the intro is the key all of your features. Like it's the most important feature your video. Like the the first 15 seconds and the next 30 seconds is the important part. I need to make curiosity to make my
Hmm.
subscribers to watch till end. And this is the really hard thing because
Hmm.
I need to find something to say to make curiosity, and like this is the really hard thing. Maybe I will spend a day for it. And also editing it, also it took time. Like I listen every sound, which sound will match for my podcast, for my
Ah, yeah. I hate that part.
this
Yeah.
is really hard. This is really hard.
Hmm.
So yeah, but I'm really enjoying with doing it.
Yeah.
It's really fun sometimes. Even it make me
Yeah.
um even it made me like how can I say, even if I don't like it, but I really want to be professional what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, that's something that I really love about content creation is that it really challenges you, especially when your content is you talking, like podcasts to me are super hard to edit because yeah, you're right. It does depend on the guest, how well they speak and how thoroughly like they can keep a point, right? But for me, that's what I also want to practice in my YouTube videos is that when I'm speaking, I want to improve um like really structuring how I make my points, how I speak, right? That's why I was so excited to do this podcast with you, even though I know I'm not a perfect speaker. I know it's going to challenge myself. Okay, Jamie, this is a very important podcast. What you say will matter. You have to be consistent in the way you speak, be clear in your points. I love that challenge because it does help. Public speaking helps definitely,
Yeah.
especially in the future when you're gonna be networking with people. You're gonna meet like the more big wigs, like some people might say. Yeah, I'm super excited. But yeah, content creation is definitely a great place where you can improve yourself and hone your craft, especially in the way you speak. Because, like you said, with that one editing experience, some people, it's like, actually, I can't say some people because those people are me sometimes. It's like I noticed, I just filmed my first YouTube video. I noticed I had a lot of ahs, and it's like my different ideas were kind of like meshing into each other, and nobody's gonna pay attention if they're just confused the whole time. So, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, sorry, my sister is here. I got nervous. But anyways, yeah, editing is a challenge, girl.
Yeah.
I
And also
definitely relate.
hard thing, yeah, definitely. And also there is not only editing video, but also editing, making super exciting thumbnail.
Oh yeah, almost forgot about that part. I can already feel the stress.
About this, I cannot do it. It is way more hard. When you
Mm.
once you made the video, but then you will face another challenge that is making hard thumbnails. Oh, I really hate making thumbnail. Oh my gosh, this is
Yeah.
so hard. Like, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. No, that's why you said you watch Ali Abdul, right?
yeah. No, like I only
Yeah.
watch his like one or two videos, I think. But I know.
Yeah. So he mentions that um with content creation, especially as you get busier and you've already established yourself as a personality on YouTube or whatever social media platforms you have, you need to start outsourcing. So definitely, especially like when you start building your brand, what you're going to sell,
Yeah,
and you still want to continue your podcast, you're definitely gonna need to hire like video editors,
yeah, yeah,
thumbnail people. But yeah, that's also something that you have to consider as a content creator, right? It's like you can't spend 4 to 6 hours every day editing, because in the end you're gonna build something else other than just your YouTube channel, right?
yeah.
Because we still need income.
It
Yeah.
will come by the time. Yeah, I definitely agree. And because of hiring someone, it's not of my budget because hiring someone and making them my YouTube videos is will cost me per video. Like it depends on the hour timing also. And also it depends on the hard parts. It costs me like 200 to 500, per video. It
Um,
will cost me per video. And I said, sorry,
yeah.
I want to be master professional at my point.
Hmm.
Once I got
Yeah.
making money, and then I will hire someone because the key is to success and hiring someone is I learned this thing. If you want to hire someone but you don't know this thing, you don't know what he will
Hmm.
do, You cannot
Yeah.
hire him, you know?
Yeah.
You have to know his or her job, because you
Yeah.
also sometimes you also need to teach them. So like,
That's true.
if
Yeah.
there is a mistake, like, if I don't like my video the way he did the editing, I need to cut some points. This is my stuff. So yeah,
Mm,
and I
yeah.
have some trust issue, and also I need to be good at the way I want to harm someone. So yeah, this is something I require for
Yeah.
myself. If I want to hire someone, I need to be good at.
Mhm. Yeah. So for me, right, in sales, I'm actually just starting off as an appointment setter. That's where everyone starts off, right? So as an appointment setter, especially for coaches or one-on-one kind of, like you're selling one-on-one coaching, stuff like that,
Okay.
you need to learn how to match that person's style of speaking or that person's vibe, right? So when you're hiring a video editor, you need to take a look at their portfolio and then obviously go through a call with them if it looks all good. And like, you just need to feel out if you guys have the same vibe or you know what you're talking about, right? Or they
Yeah,
know what you're talking about. Yeah. Having that connection is super important.
definitely true.
Mhm.
But also,
Yeah.
but the same, like, you need to do something by yourself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's I forgot to agree on that point. Yeah, that's a very, very important point, right? As a content creator, like for example, if I do want a video editor, like you said, you need to know what you're doing first, right? So you can tell them, okay, this is how I edit right now. This is how I usually edit my videos. And if they do suggest something else, at least you'll know a little bit of what comes with the editing, especially with the pricing too, right?
Yeah,
So if you're negotiating prices, it's like you already know the hard work that goes into it, so you know what it would
yeah,
cost. Yeah, very important is the pricing, the negotiation part, right?
yeah, definitely. I
So
agree
yeah,
with it. Like, yeah, because I know some part of it is so hard. If like more is like on the thumbnail in the intro, you need to put more effort than the podcast, because podcast
yeah.
already done. You just cut some
Hmm.
part, like us, right? But intros,
Hmm.
like, this is the hard thing, and yeah, the negotiating is true. Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely, I agree with you.
Yeah, yeah. So another thing like about content creation, I love that it kind of forces you to like be more expressive and have a personality. I don't know. How do you feel about that? For me, in my content creation like journey so far, um, and as I was filming my first YouTube video, right, I noticed already. I'm still gonna post it. I could re-record it, but I still want to post it because that was authentically how I was. And if I was a completely different personality in my next video, then wouldn't that be like a lot more interesting then, right? So in my first video, when I recorded it, sneak peek, just a little bit teaser, but when I recorded it, I was super like more down, like chiller kind of vibe. And honestly, I'm totally fine with that. There's going to be a lot of editing stuff that I'm going to do to make it a little bit more interesting. But for my second and all my videos ongoing, I'm basically going to take on a different personality. My goal with that is to be like a lot more interesting, right? What you said about the hook, like 15, 30 seconds into the video, right? You need to grab their interest.
Yeah,
They need to be, yeah, literally need to be hooked to your video, right? So for me, to build my confidence and to build my brand a bit more, I'm gonna basically have to make an alter ego. But yeah, and that's based on, have you heard of Tamcore? So she's definitely one of my role models right now. She's also a content creator. She has a podcast. She's or recently published a book. Oh my gosh, I love her. You know her?
Yeah.
Yes, awesome. I love her. So she's basically where I got most of my ideas on self confidence and like self love came from. And definitely, like, she's not the only content creator that I'm influenced by, but I'm loving her confidence. And I just want to take that lesson of like having an alter ego. I know it sounds weird, right? It sounds weird, but when you have that alter ego, it kind of gets you out of your shy self. And like, you know, because I believe in this idea that you could literally be anything, anyone that you want, just as long as you actually like truly embody it and believe in it. Like, for example, this is something that I tell my parents, especially when I started off in my entrepreneur journey. I told them, oh, listen, this is the kind of person that I want to be. It's like what they say, right? If Elon Musk lost everything, all those billions of dollars, his house, his family, his whatever, everything that he owns, and he started off from the street, he would know how to build it up again. So I want to be that kind of person that if I started from zero, I would know how to build everything up again. And honestly, like I'm literally living that life right now. So I started from zero. I mean, I'm starting from zero, right? I just have this really um great privilege of having a family that is here to support me, right?
Yeah.
Some people they actually start off in the streets, and good on them. They did a great job building themselves up. But for me, I have a great platform right now. I have a great base right now. So I just want to take advantage of that and, you know, build myself from here, right? Yeah. But as much as possible, um, I say all of that. I'm living with my parents as much as possible. I always express how grateful I am, and I always try to um, not take as much as like other kids would. Like for example, I hear other kids saying, "Oh, mom, can I have allowance?" All of that. I don't want to do that. That for me is kind of embarrassing. I'm not going to do that, right? So everything that I'm doing, as much as possible, I don't want to take any of like their money. I want to do this like more independently, more just on my own without so much as a like so much as a crutch from them, right? But yeah, so that's me.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know what to say, what to respond with, but I agree with you. And yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I'm agree.
Hmm.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Because okay, like that one was kind of a ramble. I apologize. That's gonna be hard to edit.
No, there is no editing part.
But what was that?
No, there is. I will not edit this part because you said what you want to say and without mistake, without any like ums. So yeah, it is okay. Totally. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
so
like
much.
it. I like it. You're a
Hmm.
really smart girl, and the way you think, the way you speak, yeah, like I don't know how to explain more, but yeah, you know what to do. And I agree with all of your points. And the most of like the example of the Elon Musk, even he will start the from scratch. He knows what to do, and I really want to be that person. Um, if I lose if I lose everything, all of my subscribers, all of my devices, even, but there I know I have my mind. I know I am smart. I know what I will need to do to make more, and it will be more easy. It will not make me to put more much effort, because I know that time. I know because I failed once and I know what to do, and failing it's a good thing, and if you
Yeah.
can learn from it. I'm not saying repeat this mistake again and again, again and again. It's dumbest thing if you will not take it an advantage of it. But if you once made a good decision from your failure, you are good to go. That
Yeah.
time you know what to do. Yeah, I am definitely
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah, exactly. So really, if whoever is listening, you're just starting out, right? It's very, very simple, actually. All you need is, you need to learn how to gather knowledge, right? And you need to start learning how to talk to others, because that's how you actually gain more knowledge from their experiences, right? For example, every interaction that I have, like, for example, if I realize that, oh, like this guy does property management, oh, this girl is studying to be a nurse, like, even if it's like two different things, two different routes, that maybe like I don't want to go so much into the nurse thing, but I want to have a general knowledge of it,
Yeah, yeah,
right? So yeah, it's like you need to learn how to interview people almost, right? Interview and building reports, and really from there build your knowledge and just see all the different things that are out there, right? Because you won't always learn everything from your house. Definitely, you can learn like great virtue and, having faith in your home and stuff. But you need to learn how to be strong in your beliefs and then go out there and see, like, okay, what ideas do people have? What can I take from this? What can I relate with each other? And that's something that I learned as well, is that geniuses, they know how to relate from one completely different point to another, right? And they just relate everything in life, and that's kind of why people who do rocket science are so, like, you know their brain is very big because science kind of ties everything together, right? And also in science you can find faith. There's people who are very faithful, that the more they studied science, the more they knew that God existed, right? So yeah, honestly, that's just one level of studying, one level of knowledge, is learning how to make connections with other different ideas and topics, and how it will relate to you in your life, right? And there's other basic foundations of it. It's like, oh no, I don't know how to talk to people. See, like, that's where you can start from. How do you talk to people? Have more confidence. Have Learn how to build rapport. Put yourself out there. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations, right? And just honestly embody a person who deserves success. So yeah.
definitely. And you know what? I'm really start proud of myself right now, because the way you said everything, I did it. Like the reason why I'm doing a podcast is making friends, knowing what they are doing, because I'm doing podcast with so many people, like entrepreneurs, like in the rental car business, or the sell rep as you do, or the eyelash making extension. So with
Yeah.
having on her business, also I had one podcast with her, like, and everyone has their knowledge in their mind, think differently than me.
Mm, yeah.
This is something that I want to do, and there is so many different religions. And I saw one girl, she has no religion, the way she think is so different. I really want to learn everything from all people. Like, I really want to be like, know what they want to do, how it works, what is in their religion, what is there, what in their mind, how it works, like in the business fair, like, this is the reason also. And also making networking with people also beneficial thing as well. And also the thing, I never thought, um I one day I will do podcast. I never thought I will speak in English even. Like, I really
Yeah.
limited myself. But once you start uh, developing the bricks against your comfort zone, you start achieving more things than you ever imagined. I never thought that I do something, but yeah, just you need to keep pushing. You have to be comfortable on your discomfort uh
Yep.
time. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Exactly. No, yeah, you could definitely say, like, oh, Jamie, you're talking all that, but you haven't achieved anything, right? You could definitely say that, right? That's totally fair. But
Yeah.
this is where you start. This is where you start. You have to say these things, you have to embody these motivations, right? And you have to start by having goals. Because the same people that say that to me, they don't even have goals. I'm sorry. Like, you don't even know like where you're working towards, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like I will take it, right? I will listen to them and say like, "Oh yeah, that's fair." Right? And then if I see that they're not really open to me explaining it, I'm not going to explain it. I don't have to prove myself to anybody besides myself, right?
Sadly.
Your only competition is yourself. So,
Yeah.
I feel like yeah, honestly, if nobody's saying it to you, Manisa, I'm gonna say it to you. You're doing a great job. You're gonna achieve big things, and I can't wait to see where you go, where we can take things. Right? I'm so excited.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited. Super excited. When yeah, we need to schedule when we fly to Italy to eat pasta. Yeah. Yeah, I really
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
see your garden with butterflies as well. Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of butterflies, exotic. We got the red ones, blue ones, purple ones, gradients.
Yeah.
I got one with a sunset color on it. She's fluttering. She's thriving in my garden. But yeah, yeah, I'm in. But yeah, thank you so much for having me in this podcast and this opportunity. It's 2 hours, Manisa. This is crazy. Is this how long it usually goes?
No, this is the first time.
Oh my gosh, you're just so great to talk to, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly, you are also, because the thing you said, you talk, I really agreed with all of them, and the thing in your mind is also in my mind, also the same, because this is the reason why we talk. So honestly, I didn't think that the podcast will continue as like more than, it's been more than 2 hours, I think. And yeah,
Yeah.
and I never thought about it. Like, oh, I think I was thought like maybe I will land in 1.5 hours, let's say. But yeah, like you are more than I expected, honestly.
I'm too much.
You are, girl, you are.
Yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah, I think it's because we align so much in our values, right? And we're just so receptive of what we have to say to each other. I feel like that's the key to having a really good conversation.
Yeah, and you really encourage me to just keep pushing and keep pushing, making my content and yeah, like everything, learning so much things, also reading and working on myself. You encourage me, honestly. The
I'm so
thing
glad.
you are doing, I really want to do, honestly, because just posting every day, it's a hard thing, honestly. I cannot imagine just spending 4 hours or 3 hours at least just editing the process. Oh my gosh, my brain will break.
Yeah,
I really proud of you, girl. I really want to do
thank
what are you
you.
doing. So yeah, and you are
Yeah,
so
it's so
sweet, girl.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fun, but it's like it's I'm the only thing that keeps me going is that I get obsessive sometimes with what I'm doing. So it's like when I'm editing, I get like, oh shoot, I gotta cut this, I gotta cut that, and I get like super hyper focused on it. So maybe that's what's keeping me going. But yeah.
So, and the end of the podcast, will end with the last question. So I don't want to just leave you without question. So I have to ask one question at least. So so what advice would you give for your youngest self, and what would you want to say to your future self?
Mm.
Take your time, please. More.
Take my time. It's been 2 hours. Yeah. So I mean, we're here already. So for my younger self, right? And like really for the younger audience out there, uh, don't let what any negative thing that anybody says about you, like, don't take that with you, right? I know, like, as a young person, you don't really know how to let go of baggage, right? But younger Jamie, I just want you to know I see the effort. You should keep going. Don't let failure drag you down, right? Get out of that slump. Keep working hard. Keep keep dreaming, you know, grow your knowledge, start paying attention, start growing your discipline, girl. Oh my gosh. I'm like remembering all the stuff that I went through. That's the thing that I wish I had practice on when I was younger is basically the discipline, right? I did not have discipline at all. But girly, start practicing discipline now because I need it. Yeah. And for, you know, if ever you get lonely, always look up and see that there's God there. Your family is there with you. Your friends are there with you. They're not against you, right? Just, move closer to them whenever you feel lost. Always just grow closer with God. And for my future self, I'm putting in the work for you. Don't you worry, girl. I got you. We're going to our trips, all right? Listen, look at me, look at the sacrifices I'm making, but also like look at how much fun I'm having with work. If ever you get burnt out, just look back at Miss Monisa's podcast. right? And see how energetic and motivated you are. And look at Miss Monisa herself, and see how much of an inspiration she is, right? And yeah, just keep going. There's definitely gonna be times where you feel like you're getting burnt out, but always remember where you came from. Always remember your goals, your motivations, right? And surround yourself with people who will support you, even if the people are not there or they're not giving the energy. Always have that expectation, that standard for yourself, that you are your own cheerleader. I'm here for you, girl. And I'm talking to you as well, Manisa. I'm here for you, girl. But
you,
yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here. I just wanted to end it off with a big bang. So
you
yeah.
did it. You made it. You got it, girl. I'm really proud of you. And yeah, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, what to add. Just you completed, you completed perfectly. So yeah, girl, you deserve it. And yeah, oh my gosh, I'm really proud of you, and I'm really proud of me doing this podcast with you. I never expected it, like the way we did it. We make it honestly. It is so much fun as you the beginning of the podcast, you mentioned so many times about fun. When you said when you are facing challenges, take it as a fun, make it the fun and the with fun. Yeah. So yeah, you deserve it, girl. Yeah, I'm really proud of you. And yeah, so thank you so much for
Thank you so
making
much.
my guest and sharing your knowledge, sharing your all of your inspiration. And I am saying what I'm saying. You inspired me. You give me so many things. Yeah, thank you so much, girl. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, uh,
Mhm.
subscribe our channel. Follow us on the Instagram. Okay, guys. So, see ya. Bye.